Steve's Outdoor Adventures is sponsored by Burris Optics and the Eliminator Laser Scope, Stormcloth 2 Performance Outerwear, Corbon DPX Ammunition, Kershaw Knives, the new Bresser 360 Trail Camera, Steiner Binoculars, Outdoor Trail Freeze-Dried Foods, Montana Decoy Company, CVA Muzzle Loaders, and UDAP Bear Pepper Spray.
Well folks, welcome to this week's episode of Steve's Outdoor Adventures. Today I'm going to take you out to Gillette, Wyoming, where I'll be hunting with my good friends Sean Utegard from Earshot Outdoors and Gordon Grasshorn from Burris Optics. I've booked our hunt with one of our up-and-coming outfitters, Dustin Roush, in the Gillette area. Dustin has over 50,000 acres of his family's lands that have been managed for trophy antelope hunting. This is some outstanding hunting country. You're going to see thousands of antelope, and we're going to do all of our hunting long range, featuring the Burris Ballistaflex rifle scopes.
This week's episode of Steve's Outdoor Adventures takes us to Gillette, Wyoming, to search the arid plains for North America's fastest land animal, the pronghorn antelope. With legs turned like dowels and keen goggle eyes, the antelope sees extremely well, and when spooked can reach speeds eclipsing the 60 miles per hour mark. Our first hunt takes us along with Sean Utegard of Earshot Outdoors, along with his guide Dustin Roush, as Sean closes the deal on a big buck at a range of 500 yards. We'll then join Gordon Grasshorn of Burris Optics as he, Dustin, and Steve West stalk a big buck. Gordon makes an incredible 600-yard shot using the Burris Signature Select rifle scope equipped with a Ballistaflex system. Two great antelope hunts on another exciting episode of Steve's Outdoor Adventures.
Hi, I'm Sean Utegard with Earshot Outdoors. We've been sponsoring Steve's show for a while, and Steve has invited us to come out to Wyoming and join him on an antelope hunt. We're going to be out here field testing our new Earshot, our digital Earshots, and we are looking very forward to chasing these goats around. So let's get out there and see what we can do.
Antelope hunting can provide a hunter with long-range shooting opportunities, and a good flat shooting rifle with a quality scope is a key component in a successful antelope hunt. Sean Utegard is using a 7mm Magnum that is pushing a 150 grain Scirocco bullet. The rifle is topped with a Burris 4x16 Signature Select rifle scope that utilizes the Ballistaflex system. Sean and Gordon both spend some time at the range prior to the hunt to double check the zero on their rifles. With his rifle checked and ready, it was time for Sean to begin his hunt. Spot and stalk is probably the most widely used method for hunting pronghorns. Sean and his guide Dustin Roush find a good perch to do some long-range glassing looking for a trophy goat. Dustin hunts an incredible 50,000 acres, and the antelope here are very plentiful. It's just a matter of finding a good quality buck to stalk, and glassing from long range allows the hunter and guide to search the vast plains for a trophy goat.
Alright, we got some antelope right up over the hill here, and what we'll do is, there's some that we seen there from earlier, so we'll make a stalk up here up on top of this hill and see if we can't get you a better look at a goat, see if it's what you want.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, let's go.
Wanting to get a closer look at a herd of antelope, Dustin and Sean sneak closer using the terrain to their advantage.
next pasture to the south. We'll just keep working south. Well, there's a lot of antelope back over there. I don't know how many there was, but did you get a good count on the bucks?
I counted 21 bucks.
21 bucks?
Yep, one was a nice one. We're going to keep him in mind.
Yeah.
We're going to go search a little more, see what else we can see.
Yeah, we got a lot more property around here. We'll go take a look and keep on hunting.
All right,
Let's
good.
do it.
Stay tuned to Steve's Outdoor Adventures. When we return, Sean Utegard makes an incredible shot on a big pronghorn in Wyoming.
Alright, well, we got a pretty nice buck right up over the hill. What do you think? I think we should probably go put a stock in on him.
I think we should. Let's put on our ear shot and protect our ears when we're doing this. That's a nice looking buck.
Yeah,
Hopefully we can get up on him.
I think we got a real good shot at it. So, we'll go try it.
All right, let's go do it.
Here's what we got. Once we get up on top here, it's real flat, but I mean there's 60, 70 head of antelope out there. So if we can get right up here on top, we're gonna have to belly crawl across there. Okay. And then we can take and pick out that big buck, and we'll have to take a crack at him. Okay. It's gonna be like 300-400 yards, I suppose. And we'll just have to go real slow. Okay. All right.
I'll follow behind you.
Okay.
We're gonna move up beside you when you signal me.
Sean and Dustin have spotted a good buck about 500 yards out, but they run into a problem when another herd of antelope move in right in front of them. The hunters are quickly spotted, and it doesn't take long for the antelope to get nervous and spook. Luckily for Sean, the big buck he's after doesn't clear out with the rest of the herd. Dustin ranges the buck at 500 yards. Sean simply places the ballistic plex 500-yard crosshair on the buck's chest and slowly squeezes the trigger.
He hit him. Wow! What? 500 yards? 500 yards. Wow! Jeez. What a shot.
Let's hope there's no ground shrinkage. There we go.
That was an unreal shot. Hey. Congratulations.
Thank you. Whew. Oh,
we have seen hundreds of goats. We were over on the horizon there and decided to make a stalk on these. We came up through the gully, made a nice belly crawl for about 150 yards, and moved into place. We were watching a bunch of different goats, and then we kind of got busted by some that came moving up through the gully straight at us. Saw this one at 500 yards and decided that we would try a shot on him, and as you can see, we put him down. So want to thank Steve's Outdoor Adventures for putting this together. It's been a wonderful hunt. We've had a very good time, and thank you so very much. It was a wonderful day.
Hey, it's my pleasure. Love to have you back.
Gordon Grasshorn works hard keeping Burris customers happy, and this week he's planning on putting Burris products to work on a big pronghorn antelope.
Hi, I'm Gordon Grasshorn with the Burris Company. I've been with Burris going on 6 years now. We're out here hunting with Steve West and Steve's Outdoor Adventures and our guide Dustin. Going to do some antelope hunting just south of Gillette, Wyoming. We've got a couple buck tags and a few doe tags. Did a lot of practice before we came out with our rifles and the ballistic plex system. We're hoping to get a few shots at 500-600 yards maybe. We're really looking forward to the hunt, and so far everything looks really good, and we're really excited.
Runs up through there, that patch there, and that creek runs across there. You can just drop right up in there.
All right.
That way it'll get you low, and you can come up on top. Or
They seem to be feeding that way, so if we come up underneath them, maybe, you know, they won't even be looking our direction.
yeah.
Folks, here's the schematic here. Here's what's going on. We've been here cruising around on this 50,000 acre ranch with our guide Dustin, and right now we've seen a lot of antelope. I mean, a lot of antelope. And right up here in this long valley, there's a heck of a good bunch of antelope, and there's some really good bucks in that bunch. So we're gonna loop back around and come up underneath them. So looks like a good plan to me.
Stay tuned to see Gordon Grasshorn use the Burris ballistic plex system to take a big pronghorn at 600 yards.
Well, folks, we've spotted some more antelope up here on the hill. We just got through watching Sean Utegard from Earshot Outdoors make a great 500-yard shot on a buck, and now it's Gordon Grasshorn from Burris Optics' turn. And we've got to make a short stalk here. We're hoping to get within 500-600 yards of these antelope. Pretty open country. We're gonna have a hard time getting any closer, so Gordon's set up to shoot maybe even as far as 750 yards with this particular rifle. So we're gonna go ahead and start a stalk this way. Wind's in our favor. And if all works out well, should be a heck of a goat on the ground pretty quick. So.
Gordon is shooting a Tikka rifle, chambered for a .338 Winchester, and he's shooting 200 grain AccuBond bullets. The rifle was topped with a Burris 3x9 Signature Select scope, equipped with the ballistic plex system. The group spots their buck at just over 600 yards.
Move up about 4 yards, it'd be 600 on the money. Yeah. Then I'm going to come up. When you get to where you can shoot, you just stop. I'll stop about 4 or 5 feet behind you, okay? And I'll spot. Okay. We'll agree which one it is. And then Gordon will shoot that one. I'll relay to the camera. All right, which one it is. Okay.
Gordon settles the 600-yard crosshair on the buck's chest and touches off the round.
You hit him? Oh, wow! Woo! That is how you shoot 600 yards. That's because he took an absolute nosedive.
Yeah,
That's how you shoot 600 yards.
nice shot.
No, you just did it right there. That was perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
600. It's dead, man. You just dropped it. They just don't drop any harder than that.
Stay tuned to Steve's Outdoor Adventures. When we return, we'll take a closer look at Gordon's buck in Wyoming. Antelope in Wyoming. Earlier in the show, Sean Unigard with Earshot Outdoors took a great buck at 500 yards. Now let's join up with Gordon Grasshorn as he recovers his pronghorn.
Oh, man. Those are savage cutters. Like I said, he wasn't the tallest one up there, but these cutters. Well, folks, as you can see, Gordon Grasshorn from Burris Optics absolutely just showed you how the Burris Ballistaplex system works. We got up to just right at 600 yards from the animals. We figured out which one was the trophy buck in the herd. He put the 600-yard crosshair on the animal. Boom, down he went. It's as simple as that. You know, out here in the open country, it's an advantage that you can use if you have the modern scope technologies working for you. You know, if you can only shoot 100 or 200 yards, it really limits which antelope you might be able to take. But out here, when you can shoot 500, 600, maybe even 700 yards, you can use that to your advantage and take a better animal, and it's ethical. We were able to ethically take this animal at 600 yards. Gordon practiced at the range, he knew his weapon, and he knew his scope, he knew exactly where everything was hitting. Lights out, he got a great antelope buck, and congratulations. Hope we can do this every year, meet out in Wyoming and go practice our long range shooting. So,
Sounds good.
All right.